everyone, it's Noelle at the Pittston Library, and all week we've been talking about ways that you can access resources through the Pittston Memorial Library online. So I did want to cover one of the big ones, and that is Power Library. So for those of you who have never used Power Library before, it has so much information. I don't even know if everyone's aware how much stuff is on here. So I'm not going to cover everything, as we're going through, but just a couple things that might be of interest to you as you're at home and doing studying and all kinds of different things. So for those of you who have not tuned in earlier this week, the way that you access the online resources through the Pittston Memorial Library is to go to our website. That's pittstonmemoriallibrary.org. And then if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're going to see all of these resources here. We talked about a few of them this week. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the screen, you're going to see the Power Library symbol. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And then what's going to appear is all the resources that you can access through the Power Library. They are e-resources, so nothing that has to be ordered or anything like that, which is perfect for our quarantine situation right now. But as you can see, they're all listed, all on the left-hand side of the screen. And all of these are going to be accessible using your Luzerne County Library card. If you should find that you don't have a card, no reason to panic. Power Library has set up an alternative option for you. You can get an e-card, and an e-card is going to allow you to use, not like our cloud library or any of those resources, but everything that's available on the Power Library. So what you would do is you would just click that right there, and you're going to get a registration form that flies up, and it's just going to ask you a couple questions. You do need an email to sign up, and they're advising up here that you not use your school email because there's been some problems just with the emails coming through with how the school has everything set up. So if you can, please use a Gmail or a Yahoo or something like that to set up that card. But if you have a card, you don't have to worry about it. And, as always, if you have any kind of problems, please let us know. But that's what you would have to do for that. We're just going to go back to our main screen. So you may have noticed looking at the Pittston Library website, there has been a couple things called Power Kids, and then we just recently added Power Teens as well. All of these resources are the same ones that are listed down here, except that what Power Kids and Power Teens has done is they've condensed them down into resources that are suitable for that age group. So you can access them here, or you can go to those other links. Either way is fine, but this is just showing generally what is available for everyone to use. So if you click Power Kids, you're going to see all of the kids' resources. And then if you go back and you want to hit Power Teens, the same thing, and the information is much the same. And this is a good feature to add. Chat with the librarian. If for some reason you find yourself in the middle of a research project, or you're stuck with something for school, you need help, it doesn't even have to be for school. If you're just looking for a resource and you find that you can't access one of our librarians because it's after hours or a weekend or whatever it might be, you can go to Chat with the Librarian. I have used this before, and all you would pretty much do is you hit the chat button, you type in your question, and then you kind of get moved into a line of sorts, and a librarian from maybe another state or whatever is going to help you with your question and guide you towards the appropriate resources for you. So that's good to know, and that's for everybody. That's not just for teens or kids. There's another way to access that from the main website right here, actually. So you can Just type in your question and then you're good to go. But in any case, if you have your Luzerne County Library card handy, you're pretty much only going to need to sign in once, unless for some reason you leave your screen idle. Then just as a security thing, it might log you out. But yeah, once you log in during your one session, you should be good to access any of these without any problem. But if you're going to click a resource, like we're going to try the AP Newsroom first. You're going to get a prompt and it's going to ask you to enter in your library card number. So then you're just going to do that and you're going to type that in without any spaces and then hit submit and you should be good to go. If for some reason you're having a problem, again, you can go to us or any of the librarians in the county and we can help you out there. This one is set up for the Pittston Memorial Library, obviously because we are the Pittston Memorial Library, but that is open to any Luzerne County Library card holder, so it doesn't matter. So, okay, then you would do that, but we're going to go to another screen where I am already logged in. So we're going to, again, click the AP Newsroom, and this is a really great resource because you have the opportunity to access photos, audio, different things with history. So just so you can get an idea, I'm going to do a sample search. And we're going to go with World War II. Just to see, that's the top search there. So I guess it's one that people have searched before. Okay, but anything that is tagged in any fashion with World War II is going to pop up here. And you can narrow down your options, of course. But in this case, I wanted to look at pictures. So this is showing all kinds of different World War II photos or related items. But if you kind of go through, the dates are really, I think, when they were added and all that. So it's not necessarily the date of the actual photo. But sometimes it is. As this one is like D-Day. But in any case, so this one is tagged for the actual day that the event happened. So let's take a look at this one. World War II England bomber crew rescued. So this is a photo from that day. So that's really cool to see. And as you can see, everything is tagged appropriately when everything was entered, where it was taken from, all of that. So that's really neat to take a look at, and you can download them and they're available for you to use for homework and different things like that. This one I thought was a neat one. World War II Allies captured by Germans. So this is a photograph that was taken from the Nazis, actually. So this is showing what happened then. And I think it's kind of neat to see that bit of history just played out for you when you think about, you know, relatives that may have gone through all of this, and to just see pictures and everything is just, it's kind of surreal. But that's all included in there for you. So yeah, you can check out the Associated Press. That's a really great resource, but we're going to move on to another one so you can get an idea of how you would search. Okay, so let's check out the 5 ebook collection. This one is fantastic. EBSCO has actually given us full access to these resources up until June 30th, as you can see here, because of everything that's been going on with the coronavirus. So we're really grateful for that. But if you want to take a look at these, they have them broken down into a couple different collections here. So let's just take a look at the public library collection. And this is kind of how you would search. So I'm going to keep on theme here, and I'm going to search World War II again. You could do it that way. And then you do your search. And what's going to come up for you here is full text items to do with that topic. And that's really fantastic if you need access to a book, and obviously you can't get one right now. They're all right here. If you want to condense your search down a little bit more, there's options in the corner here. And you can keep this in mind just for any other kind of resource searches that you're doing. All of these areas in the corner here are meant to narrow your topic down. So if you're looking for something specific, you can check these boxes and it would help you out. Or even down to a publication date, you can narrow down to a specific kind of date, hit full text, whatever. But in this case, all of these items are going to be full text. If you want to even narrow down your search more, you can specify your topic. So maybe you're looking for the women of World War II. So you might add women. So that's and then if you want to, narrow it down to a keyword or a category if you want to, but you don't have to. Some of this is, again, trial and error. But as you can see now, we've narrowed our topic down to something a little bit more towards our interest. So you have women heroes of World War II and 15 stories of resistance, rescue, sabotage, and survival. That's awesome. So this is all here for you, and you can give that a click. And it's showing you what the book is about in the description area here. And you can access the PDF. And even when this loads and everything, you can cite that source. So that's really helpful for anybody doing a report. It shows you how that source would be cited. So if you're doing APA or MLA, whatever it might be, that's right there for you. So that's really great to keep in mind. And then we're going to look at one more. We're going to look at Gale. So this one's called Gale ebooks. And again, you have a lot of great access to collections here. So we're going to try to keep with the theme again and hit history. And as you can see, you have access to all kinds of American history books right here at your fingertips. So here's civics, primary sources for the American eras, 2013. And these are covering specific kind of topics, if you can kind of look at the titles there. Let's take a look at Civil War Reconstruction. So this is showing you just what's included in the book and how that would be available for you. And if you should need to, you could even hit the listening area here and it will read that for you. So you would hit View ebook. And everything is available for you right here. You would just have to flip through it using the arrows. Oh, right there. And you could even highlight different areas of the book, which is really great. that reading option is not available for every single section, so you're just going to have to just be mindful of that little megaphone area, and it'll show you. And again, here you can cite your sources and do all that. So if you need anything particular for school, it's helping you immediately right there. So that's just a few of them, but for anybody else who's interested in exploring what Power Library has to offer, there are so many things. Like, I didn't even realize there was auto repair, and there's another good one down here. There's things on environment, health and wellness, careers, all kinds of different things. So we might cover those another day, but just so you get an idea of what you would have to do when you're accessing the Power Library, this is where you would need to go and what you would need to do. But if you do need any help navigating, please don't hesitate to reach out. And that's our presentation on Power Library. And we thank you for watching and listening, and thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.